It. Okay, so let me repeat this. This is on page 162. We're continuing chapter 1, lesson 6, and we're creating a rolling title. And just as in the previous lesson, I was talking about how file importing the title information is not available for us. In this step here, it actually takes you to the steps of actually opening the title on Windows Explorer, and then opening that on a notepad and copy and pasting the information into the title. So let's do that. In Windows Explorer, you need to go to the data files in the M drive, and you're going to be double-clicking this Earth Day text file. Once you open it, they want you to get, let me see here, they want you to get the copy the credit information for the song Subtle Storm and for the photography. So credit for the song and the photography. Let's take a look at where is this at. This is another proverb. We don't want this. Song name, Subtle Storm, credit information. And we want to also copy the photography copyright information. So edit, copy, or Control C. I'm going to close this text file. And we're going to go back to our sequence, but we're going to put the CTI, the playhead, at 56 seconds and 15 frames. So 15 and a half seconds, right? At 56 and a half seconds. So I'm going to zoom out here, get close, 56 and a half. Alright, so when I get close, I'm going to zoom in. It needs to be what? 56 and 15. So 56 and 15. Boom. Okay, so it's really right at the center, at the transition here between Scenic 27 and Scenic 29. We're going to open the title, and we're going to create a new title, and we're going to click on default role. So I'm going to open this title, bin, make it free floating. I'm going to click on the new item button. This is going to be a title. We're going to name this title, oh shoot, hold on, they actually tell you to go to title in the application bar, so my bad. I don't want to open this here, I want to go in here, title, new title, default row, okay, so title, new title, default row, boom. And the nice thing about creating titles like this is that you don't have to change the format of the title on the properties on the titler. You can just do it here. This, even though it doesn't say anything here, you know when you create this title here, it's not going to be a still title, it's going to be a rolling title. What do we want to do? We're going to type in credits on the title name. Credits. And then you're going to click on OK. Titler comes up, and here we go. This is a rolling title. Move on. For some reason, I'm sure somebody has problems, but why are you not telling me? I don't know. But we're going to move on since you guys have not spoken up. We're going to put a type tool, and we're going to paste the credits into the title panel. It's going to look kind of like this, right? So let's get the type tool. Click inside there, copy and paste, Control V to paste. It is huge. But then we're going to apply the style that we created in the previous lecture and lesson here. We created this quote style titles from the styles panel. We're going to apply this to the title that we have at hand, and that's going to format it perfectly for us. So I'm going to use the selection tool, make sure my title is actually selected, and I'll go in the bottom of my title styles panel, and I'll choose my quote style that I have previously created. And when I click on this, boom, all the formatting applies to my title. The interesting thing here is that the size does not apply, right? Our size was 62 and this is still 100. So maybe we have to change the size, font here. They're actually telling us to change the font size to 37. So click on there, type in 37, and press enter. Nice and small. Now, we're going to adjust the leading to 52 on the title's property panel. Okay, so you have a picture of the the title property here panel. Leading is right here. and we want to put that at 52 to create more space in between the lines of text. So let's see here. Leading is 0. We're going to put in 52. Press enter. Boom. Now you may look at this and you're like, oh crap, this is like so big. It expands out from outside of the frame. Okay, but remember, we're creating a rolling credit, a rolling title. This thing is going to move from up, from down to up, or whatever direction we tell it to go. So this is going to move in the frame. So you don't have to worry too much about, it needs to be actually outside of the frame to come in. So anyways, let's take a look at what happens here. 52, we spaced out the stuff. We're going to go to the roll crawl options button on the title panel, which is here, I believe. Hold on, let's see what they want us to do, because continuing to the next step here. Let's see here. We're going to specify the options on the roll to pre-roll 5, ease in. Alright, so this is going to be, I believe in this guy. No. Where is that at? Title actions. Where's my thing for my rolling titles? No. I don't. My actions are here. My properties are here. Where's this thing that they're talking about? How do I get there? On the title panel. Well, does anybody can give me a hint here? Where did it go? I'm looking for the roll crawl options button on the
Go back to your thing.
titler.
Look, see where it says right there. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Thank you. All right. Here we go. We're back in business. So what do we want to do here? We want to go to the pre-roll is 5. Ease in is 5. Ease out is 5. And post row is 5. So let me see here. This is going to be a title type as a roll title. All numbers are 5. The timing start off screen and end off screen is not checked. So my screen looks okay. And I'll click on OK at this point. See here. And by the way, if you're wondering what these numbers are, these are in frames. Okay? As you see here on the little paragraph on the bottom here, it says, pre-roll, post-roll value specify the number of frames to play before and after the roll begins. Blah, blah, blah. So the higher the number, the longer and slower your titles are going to actually roll in and out. We're going to close this title credits, drag the credits clip to the video sequence 2. Now, the problem that I have here is that they never told us to align this anywhere. So I'm going to just use the title action to put it on the horizontal, vertical center. No, horizontal center probably. But let me see here what it looks like. No, it never told me anything. It just shows me that is aligned in here. Did it tell me to align anything? No. Okay. So anyway, so yours needs to look like this, guys. It needs to be center aligned on the screen horizontally. But it needs to, the very top of your title frame, the type frame, needs to be in frame. It needs to be right here, just as this picture shows. Okay? So if you're good there, we're going to close the titler. You're going to see that you have the rolling title in here on the bin. I'll just close the bin here. You're going to see on the project manager right here. And we want to drag that in to the video 2 track so that snaps to the right of the CTI at 56.5. Okay, so here we go. On my screen, under titles, we have click and drag this credit. We're going to title. Oh shoot! I lost my CTI. Where'd it go? Oh, come on. All right. So I want to be on the right hand of this CTI at 56 and 15 frames. Let go. Boom. And they tell us to render, okay? Render means process the effects that you have. Now, this is not on the book, but it's something that you need to know. So look at my screen. You see this little bar that is either red or green on the timeline sequence? This shows you what parts of your movie production are rendered at this point. Whatever is red is not rendered. Whatever is green has been rendered. And what does that mean to you? Is that if you're playing an animation, it may not be very smooth when it's not rendered, when Premiere has not yet processed those transitions. And if I go to an unrendered spot, you're going to notice that everything that is unrendered is actually red. It is a transition. So it means that when I added this pinwheel transition in here, I never processed this for a formal preview. Okay? But we're going to render, and how you render footage is by clicking the Enter key. I think you have a sequence. Under Sequence, I think you have Render Effects in Work Area. And you can just press Enter. So if I do that, this is what happens. Is rendering in percentage. And by the way, this is fast because it's all still images and a very short production. But in very, very long videos, like if your videos are like, pretty long, like if I'm doing the musical, it's going to render overnight. So the one thing, after it renders, it automatically plays, okay? But I want you also to notice that this little line here that used to be red and green now is totally green. So showing you that, hey, all this footage here has been rendered. So let's play this thing. You're going to notice that I'm going to press spacebar here to run this thing. You're going to notice that all the transitions are pretty smooth. Everything is running pretty smooth here. And then I'm going to skip to the very back because I want to see my rolling credits. And here I go. Goes in. Oh, it shows up where I put it, and now is rolling back out. And it was a bad one because I don't think it showed the whole thing. Let me see here. I'm going to go frame by frame. Nope. Unfortunately, I don't know that it ends in here. Does it end in here? I don't know. But anyways, that's what we did here. We rendered and previewed the project on a program monitor, and we saved the project. And that is it for now.